for like next week and you never approved that, you know that's a new request versus, you know, I think it would be good to just have that time for us to check. I think that's pretty much it. I guess for other things for your personal, this is where you can access your benefits information and open enrollment. Once that opens up, you should be able to get on and choose your preferences and plans and those types of things here as well. That's all the same system.
I have a question.
Yep.
But on Slack, I saw somebody saying that it's required for salaried people to start punching in there. Is that?
No, it is per your supervisor.
Okay.
So if Christy would like to see you punch in and out, even though your pay isn't affected by your punches,
Okay.
but it's more of we want to know averages. I mean, from a statistical standpoint or data, it's really helpful to know for future times, like when we're in 20 years when you decide to leave, that that or 40, right? So like after you retire, then we will have the data to know hours. You know, maybe we need 2 speech therapists that, like, you know, it would be good to have that data.
So good.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think that would be good, but at this point it's not required. But it's all the default is it's per your supervisor. So I would check with Christy for sure.
Question.
Yes.
So.
No. Yeah.
So I had PTO approved already on time for us for next Thursday. Do I have to wait until Monday to redo that?
No, you can put it now.
Okay.
Yep, you can go in now. 'Cause the system is live now, but we're still in the pay period now, so the punches aren't being tracked. But you can get on, and everything you put in the system for PTO and whatever, that sticks. So it's you can go in and do that now. Let me see, what else? So, that being the case, another thing, dealing with HR and Ultipro and everything, there have been a few scenarios in the last few months of, like, staff will leave that we won't know about, or they'll change to a different class. A lot of times from the school year to the summer program to the new year. So I would ask all the specialists to make sure that in your class, if you have a change, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be the one to communicate it, but that you make sure it is communicated to Annie Perkins or myself, because we have to submit paperwork to HR. That's why, well, mine has no explanation, but that's why things in the system will get all screwed up, is because things aren't communicated, that people are changing. Because we have a budget for the preschool and we have a budget for elementary, and if we transfer somebody from one to the other, we need to know to make sure everything's lined up and budgets are accurate. So that's one thing, just to encourage all of you, if you're giving notice, that we know that you are going to be leaving, and we'll just not let you, but that's okay. So anyway, I would just ask the specialist to ensure that we understand so we can submit the proper paperwork. Any questions about anything we've talked about?
Can you show us again how to add it as a shortcut on your home screen?
Yeah. So what I found, because I was having a hard time with it at first, and obviously if you go to menu and home, it takes you right back. I was having a hard time because there were already 4, so you have to actually get rid of 1 so that you can add the 4th.
So just like click on it.
So there's a small X up in the corner. Small X, if you click it, then it'll open this box where you can add another thing, which I would recommend everyone does. That's by far the easiest way to punch in and out quickly. As soon, like the minute that we hear the app is up and running, I will make sure everyone knows, so that would be much quicker to punch in and out. And obviously that would have been nice to have. But and then also I'll still keep working on the badge part of it, because I think that would be much better even. Yeah. Oh yeah. Other questions? Other questions? I mean, as frustrating as it is to have a new system, I think